You take the good, you take the bad, theme song. Hi, Mrs. G here with the real facts of life. Did you know that 15% of all American adults have had sex at work? Think of that the next time you ask for special sauce on your McDonald's.
Mrs. G, I'm here for the next couple of hours. What do you need?
Oh, I could use a good shoulder rub. And I could use a facial.
Okay, Mrs. G, I'll see what I can do, okay?
Oh, Josh.
Maybe we'll take you to the spa today?
Josh. You are my spa, Joshy. You're my spa. Joshy, let's answer some questions. I want to help the world get the real facts of life out there. I think America's going to shit in a handbasket with all the misinformation.
I have a question here from Shelly.
Hi, Shelly. How's your finger?
She asks, is cyber sex really cheating?
No, not at all. Unless you do it on two different computers and you haven't told the one computer that you're having sex with the other computer. That's the only time it would be cheating. Those people aren't real. They're what they call avatars. And that's not the movie with the blue people or the movie with the little bald-headed kid. Avatar is a fake person on your computer screen. So, if you got more than one computer at home and you're bumping uglies with different computers, then yes, cyber sex is cheating. But if you're true to one computer, then that's a beautiful thing.
That was really, actually kind of sweet, Mrs. G.
Thank you,
really nice.
Josh. I'm just trying to help. These are the real facts of life.
I have another question if you're ready.
I'm ready.
This looks like it's from Stacy.
Hi, Stacy. I love your pita chips.
Is it normal to pass gas during an orgasm?
No. Oh, Josh, I'm spent. We're gonna have to revisit this tomorrow. But before I go, everyone, here is my 6th noise for the week. I want you to employ this noise while you're having sex. Ah, ah, ah. Good luck. Mrs. G here. I know you liked the video you just saw, so go ahead and hit like, or subscribe, or leave me a comment. I'm gonna help you all. You take the good, you take the bad, theme song. Mrs. G here with the real facts of life. Did you know that Greek people have sex on the average 168 times a year? And that the Japanese only 45 times a year? Well, whose economy's better than whose? Keep it in your pants, Greeks.
Mrs. G?
Hi! Hi,
okay?
I'm Mrs. G, and this... Oh, did I doze
You
off?
fell asleep for a little bit.
Oh,
you okay?
I'm just a little tired. Last night was a crazy night, Josh. It was bingo night here, you know.
Oh, really? Did you win anything?
I won a plant.
Oh, lovely.
Yes. and I accidentally ate it.
Are you
I,
right?
I thought it was the marijuana.
Not all plants are marijuana.
They should be. Legalize every plant. Every plant should be marijuana. That's what I think.
Are you ready to answer some more questions?
I would like very much to answer some more questions. I'd like to tell everyone the real facts of life.
All right, Mrs. G. It looks like we have one here from Gary from Chicago.
Hi, Gary, in for Chicago.
I watch a lot of adult pornographic material.
Me too.
Should I be concerned that I'm watching too much? How do I stop?
Well, close your eyes. Turn off the computer. I don't understand. How do you stop? Just, turn your head. Like, done.
Mrs. G, I have
Yeah.
a question from Christina.
Hi, Christina. How's the marijuana?
She asks, what is an orgasm supposed to feel like exactly?
Oh, well, you should feel a tingling sensation in your nether regions. And then, like a great firework goes off inside you, it should start pulsing up through your abdomen, through your pelvis, into your stomach, up into your chest and your breasts, up through your shoulder blades, into your neck, into your head so your eyes roll back in your head. Your thighs should get warm and your toes should curl and you should make noises like ah, ah, ah,
Mrs. G, Mrs. G, we have a few more questions to answer today.
I'll have what she's having.
This one's from Nolan.
Hi, Nolan. I love your furniture.
Is it normal to wake up humping your pillow?
Yes, of course. If you're not humping your pillow, what are you humping? If you wake up and find your hand on your penis, that's wrong. Jesus said, "Don't touch thyself while sleeping, lest thou seed be spilt on thy ground." But he never said, "Don't hump thy pillow."
We have another question from Kimberly.
Hi, Kimmy.
Why is it called a job if there's literally no blowing involved?
Oh, for God's sakes, you're doing it wrong. You are an idiot, Kimmy. A job should have some blowing going on. What you need to do is you take your mouth, you make an O shape, you take the man's penis, and you put it down. And while you're there, you blow. You blow as your mouth is going back and forth. Blow and suck. Blow and suck. Trust me, your man will love it. Good luck! Well, I think that's enough advice for today, Josh. Oh, the sex noise of the week is... Try that when you're having sex and the kids are in the next room. Bye-bye. Hey, if you have a question that's just burning, just like that burning sensation when you urinate, just write to me. I'll try to answer all the questions I get, and you will be fulfilled with the real facts of life. You take the good, you take the bad, theme song. Hi, I'm Mrs. G, and these are the real facts of life. Did you know that in 1 hour a sperm can swim 7 inches? Well, I can swim the length of a pool, so f*** you, sperm! Ha!
Mrs. G, we have a few emails for you. Some more fan mail today.
Oh, all right. I like when the people write in so I can tell them the real facts of life.
Looks like we have some more questions.
Yes.
Carol from Ohio asks,
Hi, Carol.
Is it okay to use nicknames for your private parts?
Yes, of course. The real names are so ugly. A vagina, a penis, anal warts. Those are horrible names. You want to create cute names. I call my lady parts foo-foo, and I call my back rear end the hole. Josh, you seem to be laughing. What are your nicknames for your private parts, Joshy?
I just use the medical terms. Penis.
Oh, it's just so cold. Let's name you. Let's say, I know, Ronaldo.
You're naming me Ronaldo?
Your
Or
penis.
My penis is Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. How about your anal warts?
I don't have any, Mrs. G.
Oh, I thought everyone did. All right. There you go, Carol. Send me a quick note. I want to know what you named your parts.
All right. Looks like we have another one here from Steven.
Hi, Steven.
It looks like this is from Texas. He says,
Oh,
I orgasm fairly easily during masturbation and oral sex,
me too.
but I've never been able to climax during penetration. Is this physical thing or a mental thing?
I guess I'm confused. Are you penetrating yourself? If you're trying to penetrate yourself, you're never gonna orgasm. Stick your dick in something. Cut a watermelon a hole and stick it in that. Squash would be nice too. Maybe a woman, but it sounds like you like boys because you use the term penetration. And I'm all for it. So I would stop trying to penetrate myself and penetrate something else. Good luck, Steve.
You doing okay, Mrs. G? You
Yeah.
want some more fan mail?
No, yes! I need something to eat. The set is ridiculous. Oh, here comes the chef.
Hot dog's okay with you, Mrs. G?
Yes, I'll take it cold.
Oh, cold hot dog.
Yes.
Want it on a plate or anything?
No, I'll just eat it here. Thank you, Josh.
Got another one if you want it.
Okay. Oh, Josh, you make the best meat. That's a good hot dog, Josh. Thank you for the hot dog. Oh.
Mrs. G, I have a few more fan mail here. Would you like to read them?
Oh, yes, please.
All right, here you go.
Oh.
You need help?
I can't. Why?
This is from Mary.
Mary.
Yeah, it says, why don't my breasts match?
Oh, because I'm not supposed to, Mary. If they match, that means they're fake. And who wants to play with fake titties? Well, some do, Josh. But look, I got a biggie and I got a smallie.
It's very normal, Mary.
Yeah, that way you can knock them together. It also helps. I swallowed a bug.
Are you okay?
I swallowed a bug. Protein.
It's a very normal thing, Mary, to have that.
Yeah, oh, yeah, it's a very normal thing.
To read the other one, Mrs. G.
Oh,
More
who's
fans
that
right
from? Who's that from?
This is from Rebecca.
Rebecca! Hi, Rebecca! It says, if I'm uncomfortable with how I smell down there, can I change it? Well, yes. Go get an oil change, for God's sakes. Do you not wash? Do you not take a shower every day? For goodness, I had the same problem with Tootie. For the longest time, she wouldn't take a shower. She was scared of the water, thought she would drown or something. And I said, Tootie, you smell, and no one wants you near you. So she finally washed. If you stink down there, something's wrong. You might have a medical problem, right, Josh?
It's a small possibility.
Oh,
but
yeah,
there's a variety
see?
of
So what
different
you want to
pregnancies.
do is go outside and get a hose. take the hose and shove it in your vagina.
I would not recommend
Turn
that.
it on and let it fill you up.
That could cause a
And
UTI,
then-
a urinary tract
Yes,
infection.
you do this
don't
if
want-
you're in Utah or wherever, he
a
says.
UTI.
And then
UTI
pull the
is-
hose out and let the water flow. Oh, let it flow. The water from your clean vagina. Yeah.
Your voice
What do we
sounded
got?
great, Mrs. G.
Thank you. I'm singing this holiday season. I'm gonna be an Oliver. It's an all-female production. I play Oliver. Please, sir, I want more. Who will buy this wonderful feeling? I'm so high. I wish I was high, Josh. I won't say that I don't. I wish I was. That's why I eat plants, hoping one day that the plant I eat is marijuana.
You can't eat just any plant, Mrs.
I
G.
find that I can.
They can wreak a certain amount of havoc on your digestive system.
Oh, reek, yeah. That's good to know. I guess I won't eat everything I see.
You have more facts to give them.
Well, that's enough for today. But before I sign off, let me give you a little advice. When walking hand in hand with someone, let go. You take the good, you take the bad, theme song. Hi, Mrs. G here with the real facts of life. Did you know that a teaspoon of semen only has 5 calories? So go ahead, guzzle away.
Alright, we're gonna need 30 seconds of room silence.
Why? Could you lean in closer?
What is that, Mrs. G? You doing okay?
Well, I can't hear you.
Are you doing okay, Mrs. G?
Closer.
Are you doing okay, Mrs. G?
Maybe this ear over here. No, come across me.
Mrs. G, are you doing okay? Mrs. G,
Yeah.
are you doing okay? Do you
Oh.
need anything?
Yes. Good.
Mrs. G, wake up.
I don't want to. I don't want to ever wake up, Josh.
It's not nap time can be in a little bit, okay? We still have a few more things we need to get done today, all
I
right?
had such a lovely dream.
What happened?
You were there.
Mrs. G, I have some fan mail here for you today.
Oh, I would love to respond to some fan mail, Josh.
Great. I have this one from
Yes.
Jonathan.
Hi,
It
Jonathan.
says, is there anything you can do to change or increase your sex drive? He would like to know.
Oh, well, yes, Jonathan. There's a lot you can do to change your sex drive. There are certain foods you can eat. They're called aphrodisiacs. And it's like Southern food. It's Afro food, Afrocentric. So you want the collard greens. You want the mac and cheese. You want the fried chicken. Anything Southern. Red velvet cake. 7-Up cake. Chicken and waffles. Oh, when I have chicken and waffles, I get so wet down there, I just slide off my chair. Try some of the aphrodisiacs. Good luck.
I have another one from Olivia.
Hi, Olivia.
Are you ever too old to make love?
Yes, when you're dead. And even then, I would still let my legs be open for someone. I'm very giving.
I have another one here from Douglas.
Hi, Douglas. Good luck.
Douglas says he's a big fan. He would like to start off with that.
I'm a big fan with you, Douglas.
Can too much masturbation hurt your sex life?
No, I think masturbation is very good. Get to know yourself before you get to know your partner. That's all. Everyone thought maybe I'd say something crazy, but masturbation's good. You should see how much I masturbate. I'm doing it now, for goodness sakes.
This one is a deep question from Dustin.
Oh.
It's a loaded question here.
Can you ask me this in a deep voice, then?
I can do my best, Mrs. G.
You have such a light voice, Josh.
I apologize.
You don't have to apologize. I'm sure your husband enjoys it very much.
I'm in a committed relationship, Mrs. G.
Oh, you're not married to him yet. Good for
No,
you.
I have a girlfriend.
I do too.
Dustin.
Hi, Dustin.
He's asking, is there anything a person can do to change their sexual orientation? Or is someone born straight or gay?
I believe that people are born straight or gay. I just think when you look at something, if it's not going to get hard, it's not going to get hard. However, you can change your sexual orientation. Just cut it off. And then you're a girl. And then you're like guys. Or maybe you're a lesbian. I don't know. But if you're a girl, just plug one on. And then you're a guy. And maybe you like boys or girls. But yes, I don't think anything's permanent. It's a fantastic life we lead. Go and live it. Born this way. I was born this way. Look at me down there. I was born this way. I like chickens. I think that's how it goes, Josh.
Mrs. G, are you ready to go out for the movies?
Yes, Josh. I can't wait to see tonight's offering.
It's the Minion movie.
Oh, what's the Minion movie?
It was with the little yellow guys, remember?
Oh, yes. Yes. All the Japanese.
They speak a made-up language.
Right, like the Japanese.
No, Mrs. G. All right, you ready? Want to get ready?
Yes.
All right, we're going to leave in 10 minutes, okay?
All right, I'll put on my strap-on. Hey, everyone. Here's my favorite sex noise of the week. Remember to try to make that noise and write me and tell me how it went.
Room tone? That should be good.
You take the good, you take the bad, theme song. Hi, this is Mrs. G with the real facts of life. Did you know that a smaller flaccid penis will get more wrecked than a larger flaccid penis? That's what they mean by, are you a grower or a shower? Trust me, I've seen Josh. He's a grower and a shower.
You ready for your medicine, Mrs. G?
Yep, I got it right here.
No, Mrs. G. No, Mrs. G.
Oh, that's a good. Oh, Camptown ladies sing this song. Hot dog, hot dog.
Mrs. G, let's get you some real food.
This is real food.
I can cook. You want something made? Do you want something from the kitchen?
Somebody made this. I'm good. Look, I'm gonna eat half and save half till later.
Oh, Mrs. G, no, we can't. Come on, Mrs. G.
Oh,
We can't have this down there.
Josh. My breasts smell like meat.
You doing okay, Mrs. G? You
Yeah.
Want some more fan mail?
No, yes. I love helping the people out. I've learned so much from the girls, Josh. You know, Tootie, Blair, Natalie, Joe.
Mrs. G,
Yes.
just making sure you're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, this one looks like it comes from Sarah
Hi.
in California.
How's Sarah?
My husband struggles with premature ejaculation. What can we do about this?
Oh, you put a cork in it. That's all you gotta do. Like right before you start to have sex, get some super glue and fill the hole. And then when he's ready to go, he'll shoot it out.
Mrs. G.
Yes, Josh.
That's medically not a safe thing to do, to put super
Oh.
glue inside the urethra. That could cause
Oh,
and blockage.
I don't know about that, Josh. I used to do that to my ex-late dead husband and a couple of my lovers, all dead for some reason. Something to do with glue. Well, I say plug the hole until you need it.
Mrs. G,
Yeah.
we have a long one here. Are you ready?
Hang on. Yes.
All right, this one looks like it's from Rebecca.
Hello,
It
Rebecca.
looks like she is from Utah.
Oh, poor thing.
It says, is there any way besides having children to stretch out your vagina? Whenever my husband and I have sex, it always takes so long for him to penetrate me. It's like my first time every time, and not in a good way. Can I fix this?
Oh, well, first of all, good for you for having the ever-elastic, bouncy-back vagina. Mine's so big you could put a bowling ball in it now. I probably wouldn't even notice. There might be one in there now. Yep. Here's what I suggest. Have your husband perform cunnilingus. That's where he goes.
What was that, Mrs.?
Cunnilingus. His mouth on your womany area, your vagina. And while he's down there, he can take his hands and slowly pull it apart. Pull it apart. So that eventually he can get his whole mouth around it. What he wants to do is be able to get his whole face in there. Once he gets his face in there, you'll be all loosey-goosey, and you'll feel like $1,000,000. Oh, I think the bowling ball just fell out. There you go, Utah.
We have a few more here for you, Mrs. G.
All right.
Okay.
I like informing the public of the real facts of life instead of what they get on the street.
This is from Paul from New York.
Hi, Paul.
It says, my erections have been more and more inconsistent as I get older.
Oh.
Should I take a prescribed pill like Viagra in order to assist my sexual arousal?
Sure, why not? But I guess I'd need you to write me back and tell me what turns you on. Like, are you erect right now? Watching me? Is this doing it for you? If so, I say, hop on a plane and come see me. We'll work something out together. But if not, take the Viagra. I think Viagra is perfectly fine. And they also say, if your erection lasts more than 4 hours, seek medical help. I say bullshit. If it lasts more than 4 hours, call me. Wouldn't that be fun? bird. Oh, Josh, I think that's enough for one day. Now, the sex noise of the week is ee. Remember to try that while you're making love, and write me and tell me how it went. Good night. Goodbye. See ya. Oh, I'm so full of hot dog meat. I do like a good hot dog meat. You take the good, you take the bad, theme song. Hi, Mrs. G here with the real facts of life. Did you know that the larger a man's testicles, the more likely he is to stray? So if your husband just wanders outside, it's because he's got big balls.
Hey, Mrs. G, how are you doing today?
I'm good, Josh. How are you?
Good.
It's nice to see you, Josh.
It's always a pleasure seeing
Where
you.
were you yesterday, Josh? I didn't see you here.
Yesterday was my day off.
Oh, that's nice. That's so nice. And what do you do on a nice day off?
I actually took my...
Here's what I do. I sit around looking for you.
Oh, well, Mrs. G, Margaret should have stopped by. Did she
Oh,
stop by?
Maggie stopped by. She's very helpful and nice. You know who else came by? Tootie! Tootie came by.
Oh, that is so
It was
nice.
a nice visit with her and her children and her husband. It's awful nice when the girls come by to visit.
Do you enjoy when they come by?
Yes, except for Natalie.
Well, what happened with
She
Natalie?
knows what she did.
Mrs. G, I have a few questions, some more fan mail here for
Let's
you.
get to it. The real facts of life, Joshy. I'm trying to help all of America.
This is from Kyle from Alabama.
Hi, Kyle.
I would like to find the G-spot in order to give my wife a more pleasurable experience. Is this a real spot? If so, how do I find it?
Oh, Kyle, you poor thing. Yes, it's a real spot. The best way to find this is to learn American Sign Language. You want to know the A and the B and the C, and when you get to the G, you ram it in your wife. That's the way your hand should be shaped, and you'll find her G spot. American Sign Language, letter G, ram it in. Do your wife a favor, for goodness sake. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I have another question, Mrs. G.
Yes?
This is from Anonymous.
Hi, Anani.
No, I think they just didn't want to give away their name.
Oh, I thought that... Isn't that girl from Broadway? Anana Masanaki Naki Rose? Or
I believe it might be someone different.
Anana? She's very talented. I don't care what others say. I like her.
Well, they do ask, how do you know when you found the one?
Oh, I guess when you find the one, it's followed by the two. And then after the two, there's the three. And after the three, it's a party for everyone. Oh, that's a joke. I was making a joke, Joshy. Did you like
I
it?
did, Mrs. G. That was very good.
Oh, you'll know you found the one, Anani Niki Noka no Rose, when you feel electricity sparking between the two of you. When you walk into a room and no one else matters but that person. And when that person borrows $20 from you, they pay it back. That's the one.
You remembering something, Mrs. G?
Yeah.
What is it?
I owe several people $20.
Well, we'll work on paying them back, okay?
All right.
You've been very helpful, Mrs. G. Do you need a break from all these questions people have been sending you, or
I have to
doing
use
okay?
the restroom, Josh.
Okay, we can use the restroom, Mrs. G.
There's one celebration that's been 60 years in the making,
What's that?
where parades outshine all others.
What parades?
I don't hear anything, Mrs. G.
You don't hear that?
Waters sparkle beyond.
Something sparkling.
Don't miss the Disneyland Resort.
Disneyland Resort. 60th anniversary. I have to go, Josh. Screw the bathroom. Take me to Disneyland. There's people there that need the real facts of life, and I have to tell them. Mickey. Minnie. Pluto. Goofy.
Mrs. G, I
Yes.
have a question here from Sue.
Hi, Sue.
She's wondering if it's true that sex can actually give people a headache.
Yes, sex can give you a headache, especially if you're having sex with a young man and he's just slam fucking the hell out of you. Bam, 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 and your head is hitting the back of the bed. You're gonna get a huge headache. So, put a pillow back there and let him go to town. Good luck, Sue. Woo, I think I've helped a lot of people today, Joshy. Now, the sex noise of the week is... Oh! Oh! Try to recreate that while you're getting it done. Write me and tell me how it went. Or send a video. I do like a good video. Bye-bye.
We don't.
No. Hi! This is Mrs. G with the real facts of life. Did you know that 30% or more women, when performing oral sex, will swallow? Right now, there's a bunch of men on the internet trying to figure out who those 30% of women are. I'm one! You take the good, you take the bad, theme song. Oh, guess whose birthday it is? Mine.
Today's your birthday, Mrs. G?
In a year from tomorrow. Yes. Josh, last night I went out to the grocery store and the security guard there was very friendly with me. It was nice. He was very handsy.
Oh, that's. Are you looking for a relationship? I didn't realize.
Well, I don't know. He never did find that melon. Oh, maybe next time, Officer Stepowski. Oh. Hey, Josh.
Yeah,
I got asked a question the other day when I was mall walking.
You were walking in the mall?
Yes, me and a bunch of the gals go over there every morning, and we walk around the mall, and we point at things and say things like, ew, I would never buy that, or, oh, that's a nice outfit, or, sharper what? And we just walk and walk and walk. But somebody stopped me. They had seen these videos we've been doing.
You do enjoy answering questions.
I do. I like telling people the real facts of life. And this was a young man named Leon. And he said that his wife was 6 months pregnant and that she had stopped having her period. And he was wondering, is the baby drinking the blood? Because where's the blood going if it's not coming out? And I told him, yes, the baby's drinking the blood, that baby's a demon baby, and that you're going to want a priest, and you're going to want Sissy Spacek at the birth. And when that baby comes out, you take a cross, and you whack it in the head with a cross, and then you take some Crisco, rub it on the baby, and you all pass it to each other, and you all say Hail Mary, and then the baby should be fine.
What did Leon say to this when you?
He said, that's what I thought. He was a Mormon, you know. Well, I think that was very helpful, Joshy. Now, the sex noise of the week is... Try to make that noise while you're having sex. And rate me and tell me how it went. You're welcome. Josh,
Yeah, Mrs. G?
I got asked a question at the store the other day at the mall that I went to. You know, I go mall walking.
Like a mall with the stores and the shops and...
No, idiot. A mall that's just a building. Sorry. Hey, Josh. I got a question. Hey, Josh.
Yeah,
I got asked a question the other day when I was mall walking.
You were walking in the mall?
Yes. Hi, Mrs. G here with the real facts of life. On record, the longest penis is 13 inches. And on record, the smallest penis is 1 centimeter. And crazy enough, I've had both. Not at the same time, mind you. The 13-incher slid in and out like I was a Lincoln Tunnel. And I had no idea that the 1 centimeter was even in me, or near me, or around me. Oh, poor little... Poor Bobby Lee. Yeah. You take the good, you take the bad, theme song.
You know Bobby Lee, Mrs. G?
Yes, Bobby Lee and we were dating.
I didn't know that.
He's a comedian of sorts. He likes to be naked a lot, and he's got a roly-poly, koala-like body, even though he's Korean.
What does that have to do with it, Mrs. G?
Well, I know I'm not an idiot, Josh. I know a koala comes from Australia,
Oh, right.
not Korea. But he doesn't look like a panda, and they come from Korea. But he looks more like a koala. But 1 centimeter Lee is what we called him. There you go.
Mrs. G, do you remember working with some of your old friends?
Yes, I used to work with Cloris Leachman.
How was that?
It was nice until she shoved me out of the show so she could take over. She didn't get an Emmy nom. Poor thing.
It's not very nice.
I worked with George Clooney back in the day.
I didn't know that.
I made him a man. I'm the reason he doesn't like women.
I don't know if that's...
Well, he pretends to like women, and he is married to that beautiful woman, but the reality is, once you've had me, there's no going back to anybody else. Molly Ringwald, too.
Mrs. G,
Hang on, I'm blinking.
you let me know when you're ready, Mrs. G.
Sometimes I have to concentrate to make sure that my eyes are wet. Good to go, Joshy.
All right, Mrs. G. I have a question from Tasha.
Hi, Tasha. Weird name.
She's wondering, is a cold sore the same as herpes?
Yes, a cold sore is the same as herpes. And that means you've had dirty, dirty sex, Tasha. That means you've had your face in someone's hole. It's called a rim job. Or they've stuck their dick up your ass, and then in your hole, and then in your mouth. You gotta wipe that shit off every now and then, otherwise you're gonna get things.
Do you want help answering some of these questions, Mrs.
Josh,
G?
you have a medical background. Maybe you can help.
The cold sores don't
Yes.
carry the same stigma as genital herpes. They're slightly different.
Oh, genital herpes. I thought she meant the herpes you get on your lip when everyone goes, "What's that?" And they go, "Oh, I have a zit on my lip." But it's really a herpes. And then they try to put stuff on it, but it doesn't go away, and then it gets worse, and nobody wants to even talk or look at you. We all pretend we want to, but nobody does, Tasha. Nobody does.
Thank you for writing.
Cover that shit up.
This one comes from Joseph.
Hi, Joseph, and your amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
It might be a different Joseph.
Oh, all right. I thought they all...
This might be.
Okay.
It says, can certain exercises really lead to better sex?
Yes, of course. There's an exercise for your pelvis called a Kegel, where you squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. I've been doing them this whole time. If you stuck a walnut up into my vagina, I could crack it for you. And while you're eating me out, you could have nuts at the same time. So for boys, it's the same. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze
Breathe, Mrs.
and
G.
release. It's so
Take
good,
a few
Josh.
deep breaths.
I'm good, Josh. I just... there we go. There's a walnut ready for you. Oh, Josh! I'm exhausted from helping all these lovely people. Oh, the sex noise of the week is... Remember to make that noise without your partner knowing you're going to do it. And write me and tell me how it went. Bon chance!
All right, Mrs. G. I have a question from Tasha.
Hi, Tasha. Weird name.
She's wondering, is a cold sore the same as herpes?
Yes, it is. And that means you had dirty sex. That means that you either ate someone's ass or somebody stuck there.
Mrs. G, do you need help? Do you want me to help you out with this one?
Oh,
Doing okay, Mrs. G?
I think so. I have a... Wow, that one just took me over. I should re-answer that question. Hi, this is Mrs. G with the real facts of life. Did you know that over 80% of men in the U.S. have been circumcised? Josh, are you cut or uncut?
Mrs. G, that's not a very professional thing for me to answer.
Looks to me like he's not cut. That's a whole lot of meat. You take the good, you take the bad, theme song. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the time of our dear Savior's birth.
You singing again, Mrs. G?
Yes, I'm getting ready for the holiday season.
Oh, are you ready for it?
Yes, September 9th is right around the corner.
What's September 9th?
It's the real Christmas.
I didn't know that. Why?
Nobody does. Everyone follows that other calendar, but Jesus was born somewhere in April, and he was baptized September 9th.
I don't know if that's accurate.
I don't think you want to argue with me, Josh.
You got it, Mrs. G.
All right, sweet me. Sweet niece. Joshy Sweetmeats. It's okay if I call you Joshy Sweetmeats, right?
Absolutely, Mrs. G. Whenever you want.
Oh, I'm starving.
Lunch is almost ready.
Terrific. What's it today?
Mashed potatoes and pork chop.
Oh, I like when they're all mixed together in a blender and I could just sip it through a straw.
I know, Mrs. G.
I don't have to eat it that way, but I like people to think that I do. I'm a trickster.
All right, Mrs. G.
Yes,
I
Josh.
pulled up some more questions that were sent to you.
Oh, I love when the people ask me
It
questions.
looks like a lot of people have been coming to you for.
Well, I
medical
give them the real facts of life. Registered trademark to me.
This question comes from Bruce.
Hi, Bruce.
He's wondering if anal sex can give him hemorrhoids.
Yes, Bruce, anal sex can give you hemorrhoids, and then the sex gets better and better because the hemorrhoids get bigger and bigger. And when that man's shoving his dick inside your ass, it's so tight that he won't know what hit him. So go ahead, hemorrhoid away. You'll love it, and so will your husband. Oh, wait, I'm getting a phone call. Who is it, Josh?
It looks like it's the pharmacy. I've got a few things I need to pick up for you.
Oh, great. I hope that it's got my stool softener.
I have a question here from Carl.
Hi, Carl. Good luck with all your endeavors.
It says he wants to know, do I have a greater risk for infection if my genitals are pierced?
Well, it depends. Are they pierced and gaping open, or are they pierced and filled with something? I think if you leave your pierced hole gaping open, yes, infection's gonna come right around the bend. And then once that infection hits, it gets all green and goopy, and then they gotta cut your balls off, and then you're a castrati, and then you talk like a high woman, and nobody wants to have sex with you. But if you fill it with something, like, I don't know, a nice ball bearing, or some sort of piercing with metal, then you'll be fine. Just take Listerine and throw it on there every now and then. Listerine! It clears up everything. Oh, I think that went wonderfully, Josh. Oh, the sex noise of the week is... Remember to do that whether you're alone or having sex in a group, and tell me how it goes. Good luck. Oh, I think that went very well, Josh. Oh, the sex noise of the week is... One
more.
Hi, everyone. Mrs. G here with the real facts of life. Did you know that in Texas, bestiality is legal? Buy a gun and get a cow. Save a cowboy. Fuck a cow.
Buy a gun and get a cow.
Buy a gun, get a cow, see a cowboy, fuck a cow. That should be on a t-shirt.
Buy a gun, get a cow, see a cowboy, fuck the cow. Hi, I'm Mrs. G, and these are the real facts of life. Did you know that a woman will commit adultery during the time of her ovulation? Well, of course. That's when we're the wackiest.
Random.
What? What? Today? Blair. Natalie. Hi, I'm Mrs. G, and these are the real facts of life. Did you know that during intercourse, the genitalia and the breasts and the inner part of your nose all swell? It's true. They also smell. Well, think about where they've been. Ah. Oh. Oh. My breasts are tender. It must be my time of the month. I haven't hit menopause yet. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Oh. Hi, Mrs. G here with the real facts of life. Did you know that the clitoris has more nerve endings than the penis? Almost 8 million. What is it again? Well, I think I've helped enough of you people for one day. Oh, and don't forget, when 2 people kiss and others are watching, that's called a dirty Sanchez. Who's that girl? I am. I'm that girl. Where's the boy with the bugle? The one that left me dry. Oh, and remember, if you're dry down there, let the dog lick it up. Yeah, his saliva lasts for hours, and their tongues are like sandpaper. That's a real fact of life.